today with another video. I dove into the Muerte palette by Melt today. This is such a stunning palette, so if you guys want to see how I created this like teal mint look today, then keep watching and I will show you how I did it using this palette. Okay guys, so today I am going to be diving into the Melt Muerte palette. This is such a gorgeous palette. I mean, the packaging on the outside is stunning. The color story on the inside is gorgeous. I've had this palette sitting here for a minute, but because I've been gone, I haven't had a chance to even touch this yet. So none of these colors have been swatched. If you guys can see, they're like totally brand new. So this is a total first impressions. I also picked up the Vita palette as well, and the color story in here is like just equally as beautiful. This one's a bit brighter than this one, and then like with the packaging, that is so gorgeous. So I'm pretty excited to jump into this today. I love all the color combinations in here, but I think for today, I'm really feeling these right here doing like some sort of minty green eye. I think would be really pretty. So I think to get started, I am just going to go into this color right here. This is called Lagrimas, and I'm sorry if I am butchering these names because I probably am, but I'm trying my best. So I'm going to take my fluffy brush and I am just going to sweep that all over my lid and up into my crease and basically just cover my whole eye in it. I've always really loved Melt Cosmetics too. They're one of my favorite brands. I think I have every single one of their palettes. I just think right now in the game of like everybody having palettes and there's so much to choose from, I really find that they like stand out against the competition in terms of like the colors that they're offering, the color stories of their palettes. They have colors that I don't see other people doing, and like the combinations of their color stories that they put together. I feel like any one of their palettes I could travel with. They just seem to have the colors that I want to wear right now. So I actually just really love this on its own too. This color kind of reminds me of Sugar Pill's Mochi color. It's really similar, and I personally would just wear this with maybe some like black wing eyeliner and some mascara and call it a day, just because I love this look. But I think for today I'm gonna go for like a halo eye because I really want to try out some more of these colors. Next up, I'm gonna go in with this color right here. Hopefully that's picking up on camera, but this is called Duello, and it looks like a forest green with maybe some teal in it. And I'm just going to use my pencil brush and pop that into my inner and outer corners. The other thing I love about Melt Cosmetics is their shadows are super pigmented but still blendable. So they do mix in with each other really well. Such a sucker for a halo eye. I hope that this look like never goes out of style. It's my favorite way of doing eyeshadow. Actually, I've been doing my eyeshadow like this kind of since before it became a trend. I didn't really know what it was called and like have a name for it, but I kind of always made the inner and outer corner a bit darker, and I always had a tendency to put highlight in the center of my eye. I think because I have hooded eyelids and it just made my eyes a little bit more dimensional and like pop a little bit more, because I lose my eyelid a lot when I do makeup, so I kind of would have a tendency to, yeah, just put something like lighter or something shimmery like in the center on my lid so you could see my lid. But I just didn't know that it was called a halo eye. So I have that stamped on there, and now I'm just going to go back to that fluffy brush and just blend those two colors in together. And I didn't put any more product on my brush. I still had a little bit of powder left over. I'm just kind of using whatever was left on the brush and just the powders themselves to kind of blend into each other. Okay, like that. So I'm gonna do the other eye and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm gonna take a break from the eyelids for just a second, and I'm going to line my lower lash line with this Marc Jacobs eyeliner in the color Peridot. And I'm just gonna run this along my lower lash line and smudge it out. Okay, so now I'm gonna go back into this Duello color, and I am going to just put this on the inner and outer corners of my lash line, just kind of mirror that halo eye look that we did above. And I'm going to follow that line up and blend it into the top. And I'm actually just using a little lip brush to do this. Okay, so I have that color stamped on there. And now I want to go in with this color right here called Angelito. This is a beautiful metallic mint color. And I'm going to take my flat brush and I'm just going to place this down the center of my eyes and then run it below in the center of my lash line on the bottom. I'm kind of wondering if I should have put down a glitter glue with this. And I think actually I'm going to switch over to using my finger. Just sometimes with these shimmer shades, they just go on so much better when you use your finger. So there's that. Just press that into my eyelid. And I always like taking it up above my crease, just so you can see a little bit more of the shimmer. And then I am going to attempt to press this into my lower lash line and not make a huge mess. Okay, so I have that color pressed in, and now I'm going to go back in to Lagrimas and my fluffy brush and just kind of blend everything out. I think for just a little extra pop, I am going to use this shimmer shade right here called Kalaka, and this is like a buttery golden shimmer. And I'm just gonna go in with this lip brush, and I want to place this on my inner corners and also just right in the very center of my eyelid, just for even a little bit more pop. And this I am just keeping right on my eyelid. I'm not really dragging it up. Okay, now to finish off this eye look, I'm going to pop on some of this Milk Kush mascara, and I think I'm just going to put it on my top lashes only today. Sometimes I'm not really crazy about the look of mascara on my lower lashes. I really don't know why. It just kind of looks weird to me sometimes. I'm sure I'm alone on that, but... Alright, for highlight today, I want to use this KVD highlight in the color Gold School. This just has a nice golden sheen to it, which I think will look nice with this green eye. This is a pretty glittery highlight. I still think it is pretty, but I'm not a huge fan of the glitter highlights. After I put on highlight, I do like to go back in with my brush and kind of brush it off of my cheeks. Sometimes when I'm doing highlight, I come a little bit too far over with it, and I don't want highlighter in this area. So I just kind of like brush it off my skin and just keep it right here on the high planes of my cheeks. For lips today, I think I I want to do something that's orange toned. So I'm going to go in with the color Pumpkin by Lime Crime. I just think that the color combination of the teal with this like reddish brown is going to be really pretty. Alright, so this is the color Pumpkin, and I really like the combination of this. I think if I was going to wear this out all day, I mean, I would wear this, but if you wanted to tone it down a bit and didn't want like a bright lip and bright eyes, I think that this Fenty gloss here in the color Cheeky could be a very good option because it still has that like corally orange look to it that I think would contrast really nicely with the eyes, but it would just be a bit more subtle. Anyways though, I am pretty happy with this. I think that this look is now complete. So just wrapping up my thoughts on this palette, I really do love it. I'm really excited to try out these other colors, especially these red ones over here. I'd love to do a red look. And I also can't wait to dive into the Vita palette over there too. That might be my next tutorial up on this channel. So anyways, if you guys have any questions about the look that I did today, please feel free to put those down below. Don't forget you can also follow me over on Instagram. I am at Sarah Sargent Pepper, and I do post makeup looks over there as well, and a lot of other things too, just about my regular life. So if you want to get to know me a little bit better, go ahead and follow me over there. Also, don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss out on any of my upcoming videos. And I think that that's gonna do it for me. All right, guys, I hope you guys have a great day, and I will see you guys in my next video. Okay, bye guys.